Hey everyone, Dash Attack here. Still hanging out at my parents' place until my apartment gets fixed. But until then, the YouTube churn must go on. So for this video, we're going to be talking about whether or not Kora, the lead character of Rebel Moon, is a Mary Sue. For this video, we'll be using the system coined by IDR Labs, and we'll see if Kora has any of these Mary Sue traits. Note, to be classified as a Sue by this system, you need to exhibit more than half of the traits. Let's start with the first category. Is she overpowered? I would have to say yes. Despite needing saving several times during the movie, she wins almost every altercation she gets. And her first direct fight at the beginning of the movie had her at a complete disadvantage. Yet she is able to take out a good chunk of the bad guys before help even steps in. So yeah, we're going to put a check mark for overpowered. Next, are her powers and skills unexplained? This was one of the biggest criticisms for Rey, where she's instantly able to do things for whatever the plot requires. Piloting the Millennium Falcon, lightsaber combat, Jedi mind tricks. Kora, I'm happy to say, does not suffer this problem. Kora wasn't just a Motherworld soldier. She was indoctrinated into service as a child and rose to esteemed ranks in the Motherworld army. Thus, her skills and abilities match her life experience. Next, is she perfectly good? Well, she'd be the first to tell you she's not. She knowingly served a fascist regime. The people she knows killed her real family and directly benefited from her adopted father's political connections. It wasn't until after being marooned on another world and taken in by another community that she ever felt regret doing the things she did. Next is personality. Well, thanks to the indoctrination, a lot of her personality was basically beaten out of her. Her refusal to find a lover during the fertility ceremony, she basically blames that as to why she's not seeking a man. I say she has faint hints of a personality, but compared to some of the other characters she's meeting and recruiting, no, she's definitely struggling. For now, I'll have to mark this as a check. This could change with the director's cut or the following movie. Until then, I'll have to say she kind of fails in the personality department. Next up, is she instantly liked? I'm going to give this a half check mark, as the system allows. Anthony Hopkins' robot character breaks his programming to defend her, though his loyalties were to the king who's no longer with them. We're probably going to find out more about why he did what he did in the next film. Well, the village leader likes her, and Governor's in love with her, and she's mostly liked by the other villagers, but when the Motherworld shows up, some people don't really trust her. She pisses off a bunch of aliens at a bar. Yet she's also able to recruit her rebel army. And let's not forget, the general spared her life out of everyone else on her planet. Yet she's not sycophantly worshipped like Rey is in the sequel trilogy. Okay, 2 more categories. Does her character feel like a wish fulfillment fantasy? Guess it depends if you consider farming wish fulfillment. We know she rose to great esteem in her time working for the bad guys. But all that is in the past. It's clear everything she had in the Motherworld is gone now. Although she and her team win the battle at the end of the movie, we the audience know that the war is far from over. They basically lost almost all of Blood Axe's troops. So her small victories are just that, a small victory. She's also apparently one of the Motherworld's top wanted fugitives. No, the top fugitive. So if you want having such a large bounty on your head as wish fulfillment, okay then. I say Kora does not meet the requirements for wish fulfillment. Power fantasy? Most adventure films are, but not wish fulfillment. Alright, now embarrassments and failures. Well, she almost gets shot twice before someone had to save her. She was unable to protect her love interests while working for the bad guys. She gets successfully betrayed by one of the people she brought onto the team, who she knew was a shady opportunist, and she lost all of Blood Axe's troops. She thought she killed Noble, but we see that he's actually alive at the end of the movie, which means the Dreadnought isn't going to leave like they think. So yeah, despite being such a badass, she fails quite a bit in the movie. So the final tally is as follows. If you moved Luke's personality check mark into Anakin's column, you would get Kora's Mary Sue meter. Kora's exact score is 35.7%, meaning she isn't a Mary Sue, in accordance with IDR Labs' system. Well, that was most certainly fun. Thank you all for watching my video. Please remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you all next time.